Bartholomew the Great, a name whispered in awe by those fortunate enough to witness his feats of magic, and in jest by his closest companions, who have come to know him by many titles. Mudbutt, for one, a moniker born not from his mastery of spells, but from an ill-fated tumble into the Shadowdeep. It was during a treacherous mission, navigating the perilous broken stairs, a jagged rock-laden descent into a corrupted valley. As his comrades carefully picked their way down, Bartholomew lost his footing and slid the entire 200 feet in a most undignified fashion, only to land, thankfully, unharmed, except for the rear of his robes, which were caked in mud. From that day forward, the name Mudbutt stuck, much to his eternal chagrin. But Bartholomew's story is more than just one of missteps and misfortune. During that same campaign, he earned his title of Troll Slayer, as his fellow rangers and companions fought desperately to defend a small farmhouse and its survivors from a horde of trolls, gnolls, undead, and worse. Bartholomew stood firm at the battle's heart. When a massive, rampaging troll broke through the lines, ready to tear into the defenders, it was Bartholomew who acted. In a single devastating display of arcane power, he disintegrated the beast where it stood, turning the tide and securing victory for the Rangers. It was a moment of brilliance that silenced any laughter his less regal title may have inspired. By his side, you will always find his loyal goblin scribe, Mudbudd. This intrepid goblin is more than just a keeper of scrolls and tomes. He's the chronicler of their adventures, though perhaps not in the way Bartholomew would prefer. Mudbudd has a rather peculiar habit of penning erotic stories amidst his duties, much to the wizard's constant exasperation. Yet, despite his eccentricities, Mudbudd has proven invaluable, dutifully recording the great feats of Bartholomew the Great, Troll Slayer, and yes, Mudbutt. And then there's Sir Scales, a red dragonborn knight whose very presence commands respect. Sworn to protect Bartholomew's bloodline for over 40 years. Sir Scales stands as a sentinel, his crimson scales gleaming in the light of both battle and peace. His loyalty to Bartholomew is unshakable, a bond forged not just by duty, but by years of shared trials and victories. Where the wizard's mind may wander, Sir Scales' focus never falters. He is Bartholomew's shield and sword, his unyielding protector against whatever dark forces the world might send. Together, this trio forms a unique and formidable bond. A wizard with a penchant for the arcane and the absurd. A scribe who spins tales as colorful as the lands they traverse. And a knight whose sworn loyalty runs as deep as the blood in his veins. Their story is one of magic, mischief, and loyalty that stands the test of time. Yet, their tale is not theirs alone, for Bartholomew, Mudbudd, and Sir Scales are part of something far greater. The Rangers of Alador. Alongside their fellow Rangers, they stand as the first line of defense against the encroaching darkness. Through magic, wit, and unwavering devotion, they have fought back the Shadowdeep, ensuring that the light of Alador endures. Their names, like the Rangers themselves, are etched in legend, ever ready to answer the call when the realm is in peril.